Oh man, this is so different. Okay,
All right.
I'm at 213. Lance, so far so good. Staff. I guess I just need a warm up. Oh boy.
You got it.
Let's do Mega Ether.
Okay.
Jack, I need to go Chaos. No, Jack, you are Chaos. Then Jack was Chaos. And then Jack was Chaos. Basically. Wait, I don't need to do the job tree stuff. I don't remember how to play.
This is the one.
Oh wait, let me check. How's it going, Advent Gamer? Hope you're doing well. Okay, don't. This been over 2 weeks since I played this. Okay, Breaker getting closer and closer to 400, which is good. Berserker. Ooh, okay. So I want to get Berserker to 400. That'll be very good. Then Paladin almost 400, very good as well. I can swap those out. Summoner. Ooh, I'm very close to these huge thresholds. Yeah, and then I don't have to play Summoner. Okay, so I need to kill lots of enemies. Surviving, decided to focus on completing Wolong. Oh yeah, you're having those issues with your... You're having like some housing issues if I'm not mistaken, right? Really sorry to hear that. I kill lots and lots of enemies. How many? Okay, this should do... Wait, do I want to... No, I don't want to kill that many enemies without the... Take out one boss. House burned down a month ago, going on Tuesday. Jeez. That is awful, man. I hope you're getting the help you need.
Let's loot this place clean.
Time to go.
So... Oh! Oh, this is weird. I'm also playing with the PlayStation 4 controller too. I have to get used to directional inputs. What is this game? It's called Stranger of Paradise. Oh yeah, forgot about this shit. I forgot I have Whirling Vortex. So, okay, this game is made by Square Enix and Team Ninja's gameplay is here as well.
This is the one. All right.
That's what I can tell you.
Whatever doesn't kill you.
Our journey continues.
My party sucks. They're just there to help me with random. My party's weak because I haven't geared them up. So that's a big factor. But I'm not there. They don't provide really any major gameplay value. They're just there to like help me level up certain things for my character, so they can like be dead the whole time and it'd be inconsequential. Sweet, there's it. Come on, give me a 90. Give me a 90. Defeat all bosses. That's not bad. Come on, give me. Good. I need to kill lots and lots of enemies. Beat all bosses is probably like 5 to 10. Oop, I need Phoenix down. But I'll tell you what I'm trying to level them up. Or how I'm trying to level them up. So right now they have specific jobs. So Neon, she is basically, she's a paladin and Ash is a berserker. So I am bringing them along specifically to boost the appropriate affinities. For example, you can see here level 26, Berserker job infinity, defeat an enemy with Berserker. There's like a lot of points. Usually 1 point corresponds to 1 enemy. So it's pretty stressful that way. But I have other things which make the grind a lot faster. I don't have to be Berserker. They can just be Berserker and I will get the credit. So I am basically leveling this up to 4. I'm trying to level this up as high as I can get to. My goal is to get 400% with Berserker and 400% with Paladin. And here's why. So if we take a look at my job affinities, so if you're not familiar with this game, basically job affinities provide special benefits at certain percentages. I won't go through every single one, but for example, with Paladin, so there's stuff like health, more health, I do more break damage. Break damage, think of it like doing max, think of it doing like key damage. Break damage is key damage. Right, so if my HP is full, I do more key damage. Then I get some stamina, get some health, I do more key damage. Right, and then once I hit 250%, when I have Lightbringer active, so think of Lightbringer kind of like Living Weapon from Neo, I get HP back, which is nice. But then 400% is immunity to all status ailments. It's quite game defining. So imagine a Neo never get inflicted with electrified or sloth ever again. Ever. So 400% is obviously very appealing. Now my character right now I have 630%, but some of that is because with certain things I already have, like as you saw at 390%. And then you can see my character has some gear. If you look at the shadow bottoms, my pants, it's giving me 240%. But what I want to be able to do is to basically get rid of my gear dependency on that and just have like some passive thing. That 400% I was talking about. So I can effectively play all characters and just be immune to status ailments the entire time. So that's really cool. A Berserker at 400%, so at 250% it gives me Shell and Protect. Think of it like Protection Talisman in a sense from Neo, where it's like reduce the damage of physical attacks, and then Shell is basically defense from magic. So it's just like I'm tankier. And then at 400% I get MP back while Lightbringer is active. So think of it, imagine it in like Neo 2 when you're using Yokai Shift. Like imagine your anima bar or whatever, your Yokai Shift charge just slowly started building up. So very, very helpful. And then I want to have, and then there's other things. So that's just kind of like what it is at a brief rundown. So I'm basically getting a lot of set bonuses for my character by keeping the party members and having them level up certain things. So I'm getting very close. 400% is huge. It's like game defining alterations. This game, all things considered, is very build dependent. Incredibly build dependent. It's like I'm at the place where basically I'm doing like, imagine doing the deep like depths like 30. In the depths in Neo 2, you'd have 3 bosses at most, right? This mission is generous. I fight 5. I'm not used to this. Okay. Not gonna lie, people sleep on Team Ninja games. Yeah, these are fun. This is so cheap, dude. Yeah, the FromSoft games I appreciate. There are different reasons. They're not for me, but they're cool games in their own right. You want action and speed and intensity, like go with Team Ninja. You want more atmospheric, something a bit more enjoyable. Soft might probably be the one to this shit.
Time for a change.
You keep doing this, you dickhead. Oh shit.
Time for a change.
Oh.
Leon, hold on. Looks like that hurts.
Good. Good. Which game is best after Neo 2? Wolong look fun, Ronin to look too realistic? Depends what you're looking for. I like each of them for different reasons. I think they're both fun games in their own right. I would even say this game is really fun too. So tell me what aspect of Neo 2 did you enjoy the most? I'll try to... This boss, really? Give me two shitty bosses? This boss I hate. I hate this boss. I hate this boss. I hope he dies. What in the MMORPG am I seeing? Yeah, it's Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. I love the combat loop in this game, but man, I wish this game got so much love. Get out. It's like, a simple way to put it is, it's Team Ninja's Final Fantasy game. Not really. Like how the game, you can see some, and... you might have seen like the big white flash. This game suffers from optimization issues on PC, so I can't really recommend people buy it full price. Get out. Easy boss. Easiest boss in the game.
Now we're talking.
First boss is legit, I think, the easiest boss in the game. Alright, one more boss. So yeah, already 4 bosses back to back. Alright, who is it this time? Oh, this guy is not easy. Oh, that's good. Ah, yes, of course. You've not seen this gameplay, literally any playthrough or clip of this game, what the hell? Yeah, this game is quite crazy power-wise. Okay. Crayclaw? Yeah, Crayclaw is pretty easy. It's most challenging for me. It's more challenging for me because I do physical damage, but like if you just cast a shit ton of lightning, kind of renders the fight pretty easy, like pretty quick. So okay, alright, so for you, Fallen, the combat with stances, combos, the weapons in general fun. I didn't like the yokai stuff. The living weapon stuff was better in my opinion. I think you might like Wolong then. Wolong is very magic based and weapon based play. So I think you would like that aspect of it a lot. Soul Tomas. Oh, I gotta get rid of my inventory. Son of a bitch. Oh, I hate inventory cleanup, bro. You prefer to learn Java programming instead? Right. This game, like... So, okay, let me finish my thought with Fallen. So, I think you would enjoy Wolong more than the other games. So, yeah, I think you'd like the weapon play a lot. There isn't really like a yokai shift per se. You can summon your guardian spirit or whatever it's called. And I think you'll be in good shape with Wolong. Ronin is very realistic, or much more realistic compared to the other games. There isn't like too much magic and stuff like that. But what I think it does really well is it makes some really, really intense battles, like one-on-one battles. Like, to me, those are amazing. Like, a lot. I actually really... There were some fights that are just, like, exhilarating. And I wish some of the things they had in Ronin actually would be brought into Nioh. And it looks like they might. Which is great. Ronin it's a fun game on its own. I would say then in your case, probably Wolong. This game is very different. It's, as Wahoo was saying, it's it can be overwhelming. Like, imagine Nioh 2's, Nioh 2's like inventory and build system. This game is like 500 million times that. So if you like all the depth stuff, if you like all that shit, if you want to like create the most absolute insane builds, this is the game for you. This is Final Fantasy.
Right.
So just bear that in mind. I have to set up like a lot of shit. Okay. I don't think any of these are gonna be that good. Ooh. Greatsword combo ability? That's a rank 9. I should keep that. I'm gonna lock those. I think I will lock that one. Okay. Yeah, it's time for a change. Alright, hey Poofer, I have a problem with late game in Stranger of Paradise. It's so hard around level 400 Bahamut. I can just barely clear a single mission. What are your tips? What am I missing? I'm already using Sentinel Command. So, this game, pretty much, I'm just gonna tell you, get a better build. That's it. I have to build. I'll just put it that way. I have no choice. Skill can only get you so far in this game. You do need a build. Is that it? Oh, why is my inventory so packed? Yeah, let me put it this way. my character has invulnerability, all right, and even then I'm not overpowered. My build, if you think like, oh, it looks so powerful, it's not. It's really not. I can still die. You might see these things called quick change. They're like in beneath me. They're like look like little orange feathers. Think of those like quick change scrolls. I need them because I can get one shot. Take Neo 2's depths, like depths 30, and now we're like depths 200. I'll just put it that way. You need a build. So for this game, go towards like upgrading your build. In Bahamut difficulty, it doesn't need to be that busted, but you're gonna need to start powering through with your gear. Start stacking some affinities would be my recommendation. That's like super important. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Time for a change.
I'm doing pretty good. Alright, what's going on? Yo, why is my inventory packed? What is causing all of this? Rune Knights. No. I'm gonna tell you, managing inventory is such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. Mateus's Malice? Really? Reign of Domination? Which one is that? Oh, cool. That's kind of cool, but I'm not gonna use it. Get out.
Alright.
Yeah, this game is not really well known. I don't blame people for not knowing about it because it just wasn't given much love development wise. It's very frustrating. Okay. T8s. I think that's pretty good for Odin. Oh.
This is the one.
Yeah, the performance is the biggest problem. Hands down. The biggest reason why I don't recommend people buy the game, unless it's like dirt cheap. Yes, Wizardy, I'm still alive. I took a break. Alright, give me like 90 enemies. Okay, this should do it. And I can finally switch away from Summoner. And really start messing around with the build. I should do 16 on another day if I have it. No, I do not have fun on 16. One thing I did like about Neo 3 is it genuinely feels like they're taking the best aspects from all the games they worked on and then kind of like combining them.
Time for a change.
Oh, that missed.
Alright.
Yeah, you can take a look to see what Team Ninja has done with other games in the interim. You can see inspiration from like moves they took like from Neo. Right here, like windmill. Look at this shit. Yeah, I love it. I love that Team Ninja like keeps improving upon things. Makes it like it just makes me so excited to play their stuff. Like I know for many the whole like Samurai Ninja style is quite a polarizing change and many people don't like it. And you know, like I've already talked about it in my video. Like I have to commend Team Ninja on like trying to upgrade their formula to like improve certain experiences. I truth be told, before Neo 3 I would never really use Jutsu. To me it was always optional. Now I'm like, ooh, I actually kind of like want to mess around with Jutsu. It can make gameplay really fun and very spicy. Right, and I trust that Team Ninja will get even more refined with their gameplay in the coming years too. If Neo 3 does well, bro, I can't wait for a Neo 4. Neo 4 waiting room. Let's go. With the two styles, I think it's such a nice idea to make both ninjutsu and Omyo very unique. Yeah. For sure. I know, after Neo 2, I was like, I don't know how they could revamp the stuff for Neo 3. And then it's like, oh. They can. In fact, they were thinking about it well before. Right, they're fundamental. Like, let's think about it. Neo 1 to Neo 2, big difference. Neo 2 to Neo 3, big difference. And I think that's cool. Assuming they pull it off, but I have faith Team Ninja will pull it off. Yeah, I remember thinking like, oh, it's just Neo, it's Neo and Neo 2. That's it. You know, they've already told the story they want to tell. So that's it, right? Nope, I was wrong. Yeah, exactly. We'll get an idea of what Neo 4 could be like based on any games that release. So I think Ninja Gaiden 4, for example, we'll see like some elements. Like I didn't expect Ninja Gaiden 4, so I imagine some elements. There'll be something that's involved for like a Ninja Gaiden 5 or a Neo 4. I do hope they consider changing martial art inputs though. The left stick forward backward stuff doesn't really work for you mid-combat. They might. Again, they take feedback into serious consideration. This game has some directional inputs. Well, I'm kind of used to it from this game too. Right, like I am curious, like they might, there's so many things I could say. If they move style shift to R2 circle, they could put Guardian Spirit skills. Yeah, they could replace it like that too. So one thing I'm going to say, in regards to the changes, and this is just changes in general from alpha to beta. I was curious about how long they had in between the alpha for Neo 2 versus the beta for Neo 2. So the alpha for Neo 2 came out in, I think, around June time. And then the beta actually came out in November. That's 5 months. So, assuming they have to make major changes, then, yeah, it could be like 5 months until we get a beta. If the changes are too much for them, like they need more time, I suspect they'll release in March like they did for Neo 2. But if the changes that won't take too much time, or they don't feel like they have to go back to the drawing board, I might release it in like January. I think that's one of the reasons why they said early 2026 as opposed to some definitive date, is because they're giving themselves like 2-month leeway to like see, like in case shit is super bad. They're like, well, we got 2 months to figure it out.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, PC, and I think that's great. They're gonna release it simultaneously for PS5 and PC. That much is already officially confirmed. Like, you just go to their official page and it's like, yep, it's there. I think I'll probably, unless I can get like a super PC, I'll probably just play it on PS5. And once I get like a super PC, or if there's like a real reason for me to get Neo 3 on PC, I'll get that. But for the time being, play my PS5. Right now I'm just using a laptop, and my laptop has a RTX 4070, but that's for the laptop GPU. My old desktop, which I haven't used in like at least a year, has a GTX 1660 Super. No, I'm not. Okay, no Gaki skin on all enemies. That is exactly why I will not be getting it on PC, alright? Yeah, Goats of Paradise. Where? Okay, someone's dead.
Reinforcements.
Whew. I mean, it's gonna be really bad for PC at launch. Yeah, unfortunately, that is what we can. I can't discount that. Their PC releases have yet to be solid. So I think it's reasonable to conclude that PC Steam release won't be that great. Sadly. That's the thing. I trust PS5 will run well. PC won't. You're gonna get it on both? Yeah. Once I have a solid PC, I would definitely just play it on PC. Are you kidding me? But hey, I got PS5 for now, so I'll enjoy it on PS5. Alright. Yes, 400% summoner. Let's go. Oh, that is so nice. Finally. 400% summoner. Oh. Never have to play summoner again. Oh, that is great. I can now officially retire summoner. Summoner at 400% gives me a successful soul shield, increases the duration of active buffs. That is low-key very useful. The 600% is nice, but it's pure luxury. Primary blessing, solid. I mean, like, that's cool. It'll be nice for, like, Leviathan, I suppose, but no, I don't really need it. Oh, thank God. 400%. Oh, that is so nice. Finally! Alright. I can now swap to literally anything else. So the question is, what am I going to swap to? What other affinities do I want? Paladin's getting so close. I could play Cyclic. I want to play Staff. But what will be fun with Staff? This is I don't need to push this to 450%. 405 is good enough. 3 levels. Ugh, I don't want to grind that much. Liberator? What do I get with Alpha Check Liberator? Dark Knight? Maybe? I mean, getting Dark Knight to 400 wouldn't be too bad, I suppose. Gambler. Maybe Gambler. It was Void Knight and Sage. Let's see what rubbish I picked up first. Get rid of that. I don't even want it. Okay, that's good though. Ah, that's not. No, I don't even want that. Okay, what would be nice? Yeah, I can't use Void Knight. Sage? Sage for what? What would I get with Sage? MP Restore with Soul Shield? I remember the good old days when the Neo 3 Alpha was live. Yeah, those were the good old days, weren't they? Sage? Just... I suppose I could be Sage. Nullify all magic damage while guarding. That's nice. But really, how important is this? No, I don't need that. That's cool, but... No. wait, I can't even level up stage. What am I talking about? I'd have to trade out something else. Yeah, okay. So it's... Can't be Primal Warrior. I could be Gambler. Gambler would be fun. But what would I get? I already have all this. More intellect, agility, and luck. Higher luck, I take no damage. And everything has a chance. So it's... This is luxury. I already have in my equipment all this. I mean, that's good, but not like... I think Primal Warrior isn't even that bad. I'm not like that big on the effects. Okay, what other things can I play with the staff? Blue Mage? What do I get with Blue Mage? Oh, there's this. More magic damage. And then I think Red Mage has something similar. Blue Mage. Paladin can also use staff. I don't know if I I don't think I want to play Paladin. Summoner's finally done. Yeah, I'm not gonna use either of those. Dark Knight? Dark Knight could be one. Could just level up Blue Mage for the hell of it. Like, I don't know if I give a shit. Think like Warrior helpful. It is nice. Raider. This is tricky. I'm having first world problems now. That's not urgent. Summoner was the big one. Paladin's another big one. Berserker's another big one. Tyrant's just a waste of time. That's cool. That's alright. Useful, I guess. Okay, what could I get from a higher level of Liberator? HP recovery effects? No. This is good for co-op. Is this a new Neo? It looks futuristic. Yeah, it is, basically. Oh, not that big of a deal. Paladin almost at 400%. Oh wait, I can play Dark Knight. Hey bro, I'll just play Dark Knight. Solved. Yeah, just play Dark Knight. Problem solved. Alright, I'll boost Dark Knight. I don't need to, but it'll be nice. Let me make sure I have just like copious amounts of strength. Oh, I have 2,000 affinity. Okay, I have more than enough. Alright, so I can just play Dark Knight. Unless there's something else. Gun Samurai? That'd be hilarious. Eventually I could start replacing things with Samurai. Combo ability effect is triggered. Gosh, that'd be absolutely batshit insane. So good for katana play. Get all the MP back. Dragoon. All the mages can use stabs. I guess that's cool. Monk. I don't really know. Yeah, I think I'll just go Dark Knight.
All right. Time for a change.
So this is made by the same people who... This is made by Square Enix and Team Ninja. Beat all bosses. I want to fight these. Really want to fight these? Do that. Screw it, we'll do it.
Okay.
What happens when you change jobs? Do you have to play at a lower difficulty for a while? No, I don't have to. It's just I don't really have stuff build centric, so it can. My character can be a little weaker than I'd like him to be. How many missions? How long's the story? Just about what you'd expect from any Neo game.
Didn't hurt to take a look.
Oh shit! I didn't have Lightbringer on. What the fuck? Oh shit! Imagine if they had new styles for Neo 3 DLC like they did extra jobs for Stranger of Paradise. It's possible. Never say never. Is Stranger of Paradise get DLCs? Yes. 3 DLCs. The absolute most simplistic way to explain this game is like Final Fantasy Neo. Neo with Tifa in it? There's no Tifa. They have Neon and Sophia. Shit. How much? Fuck!
Can't be.
Oh. Nice. see. Okay, good. Yeah, Doug Von said, keep in mind, my character is built to be invulnerable. Does this game have Gaki in it? Why? No, stop, stop. Just, no, we're not going in that direction. We're not going in that direction. Death machine. Fuck! Boss is stressful, dude. This boss is very stressful. Very stressful. Jesus. Why is this boss stressful? Because I have to pay attention to absolutely every attack and parry it so that I don't get immediately fucked over. And he does very powerful attacks that do a lot of the equivalent of a shit ton of key damage, and he can be very fast. This boss is a big deal. Are parries hard to time? They function a little differently compared to what you're used to. They have what's called a soul shield, and it's basically like you can hold down to parry any attack. But you're trading your ki basically to do it. You guys, not a big deal. I'll be fine. So here, if I just have to press circle to parry, right? But I can, so like, this is, I'll parry the next attack just by holding this. Right? And then I have to like keep doing it over and over again. You can like soul shield, you just have to time it. But some enemies, if I hold it, what'll happen is that my soul shield bar, my key bar, will like go down. So it becomes a resource. As Renee is saying, it becomes a resource. Let me show you how quickly mine can be depleted. So, alright, you see that yellow bar? That's like me trading my key, in a way. If I hold it down, I have none, right? I can still parry, but if I get hit at this point, I will basically be knocked down. I'll be winded. When I get winded, I lose all my buffs, all buffs. And enemies can usually kill me. And on endgame difficulty, enemies can one-shot me, as you may have seen. When I got grabbed, it wasted away. Now, what I have to assist me is Lightbringer, which I can just hold this down, and that bar that you see at the bottom, it just goes away over time, or if I take damage. But I can keep doing this pretty well. Now, Death Machine is supremely powerful, and if I let him hit me, I am fucked. He will deplete that gauge really fast. So it becomes very stressful. He's very fast, he's relentless, and he's incredibly powerful. It's not an enemy to be trifled with. That other boss, the Behemoth, is not that big of a deal. Hey, what's up, Yoshimaru? Hope you're doing well. Who is the hardest boss in the end game? I would argue the final bosses of DLC 3 are all challenging. Like, the bosses, as you go up in difficulty in DLC, they just get harder. I would even say, and I won't spoil it, but like, the final boss is arguably one of the most, crazy tough. Crazy tough! And I think it's the one boss that, like, if my build isn't adequate enough, I am legit, my heart has, like, pounded, like, so crazy. DLC 3 bosses are just crazy. Ooh, a 270 for Alexander. Don't know if that'll be good, but it's a 270. 922 Bahamut? I don't know if I want to do that. Bahamut's more magic. Any BS boss in this game? Too many of them. There's so many. Let's see. Lich. I get irritated by Lich. It's the guy who, like, he can... So there's Lich, the guy who grabbed and killed me. He has a Chaos version, which is a more challenging version. He can just, like, teleport and grab you. It's just a big ol' fuck you. Leviathan badge again? Bro, I don't want no Leviathan badge. I mean, I'm happy, but I already got it, dude. Don't I already have Leviathan equipped? I already have Leviathan. I want fucking Phoenix. Just give me Phoenix, you dickhead. Phoenix. I don't even really care about Ramuh that much. Yeah, Lich and Chaos Lich. Oh my god, it's so stressful. They are stressful. Okay, good. Alright, what do I got? Leviathan badge is Leviathan trash. I know. Alright, anything good for Lance? Bravery, Mighty Strikes, I'm good. Staff? No. I already got good stuff, I'm good. This game suffers from too much loot and too much reading. It's just too much. I'm overwhelmed going through all the build systems. Like, it's just... I just can't even, like, fucking bother after a while. Oh, no! Give me fucking Phoenix, you dickhead! Good game. What do I think of Neo 3 with light, dark, ice, earth, metal, wood, Onmyo magic? That'd be great! That would be really cool.
Time for a change.
Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty awesome. do a bunch of enemies again.
All right.
Yeah, this game has like such a loot problem. It gets stressful. The Neo games also have a loot problem. Inventory management just becomes like its own damn game. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this, bro. That's why you saw in the demo. I was just like, whatever, delete everything. I don't want to deal with this shit.
Could be something good in here. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, Neo has a very big inventory limit. This game does too. So it's like 600 and then it's like several thousand in your storage, but I'm like, when you have like 500 variations of things, and this becomes so difficult to like get rid of things. That's one of my biggest frustrations with the game. It's like so many different things, so many different loot pieces. I feel like Team Ninja has loot addiction to the point they like to overwhelm players, especially new ones. Is there a point where you will reach full build and not have to worry about that anymore? Yes, but I'm not at that point. Yeah, it's the same for me too when it came to Neo. Is when I didn't have to worry about loot management anymore, then it was great. Hooray! I've yet to sell a single item in Rise of the Ronin. Right. Ronin's a little better in that respect. But yeah, you can just see all this loot I'm picking up. Fortunately, there's like an auto dismantle or auto disassemble, so that's nice. And there's like loot filtration systems, but just like the fact that I have to set it all up to have an enjoyable time is very irritating. I don't enjoy that.
Change.
Alright, we got 90 enemies once again. Alright, so... Alright, fine. Oh, Berserker's so close. I'm just so glad to be done with that. Paladin gonna take some time. I don't need to worry about this guy anymore. Beat bosses, kill enemies. Neo 3 actually reduced your carry capacity by 100. I wonder if that's permanent or if it's just like them porting shit. I don't know.
Okay.
There's so much subject to change based on the alpha feedback that like I'm just gonna wait. The beta will be much more representative of what to expect. Man, I'll be done with Ashbing Berserker. Oh, it's gonna be such a relief. I can just start changing my equipment.
Let's go.
Quick, you gotta say, give me my 600 back in the inventory, exactly. I think Wolong actually did somewhat decent with loot too. But yeah, Team Ninja and loot management is not their strong suit.
Hurry up, try it on. More of them?
Yeah, right. The soul core thing, frustrating, because there's like so many good stats. You don't know what to keep. Don't know what's good. Don't really understand like how to build. Like building in Team Ninja games, like unfortunately requires a guide. You need a guide, like well, it requires an extensive guide of like here's how to build. Kind of gets irritating. That's one thing I appreciated about Ninja Gaiden is like you just pick your weapons and you're in good shape. I guess that's the action RPG experience, right?
Just take it down.
Defense high equals good. That made the first playthrough a lot easier. Yeah. Some things are fortunately obvious, but when it gets really irritating for me, it's like, oh, like, I would think that said mechanic would make things easier, but turns out it's not as good as I thought. Even for those who are like really, I guess, devoted towards making builds, there's like a lot of testing that's required to like understand how things work. And I think that's irritating. Like it's not clear like how things translate directly. Like we know defense high is a good thing, attack high is a good thing, but like what does that feasibly mean? In terms of my raw damage output, I don't know. Right, exactly. Like with Life Drain as well. It's like for example, I remember Life Drain Ninjutsu hit AAA plus. I was like, whoa, that seems so good, dude. And then like, it's actually not that great. What the hell? Like, that seems to be... that it should be great. It doesn't make any sense. Or even, like, Life Drain active skill. It's like, why is that so good? It only says 99. Or 100, or whatever it is. Yeah, I use Life Drain active skill, the starred version. That works really well. Is it good with soul cores that hit fast? Life Drain active skill is not based on soul cores. That's the weapon-based thing. Life Drain Yokai ability hit is also really good if you can get it to like A. Fast Soul Cores is not. It's so Life Drain active skill. It is not necessarily based on speed, like speed and health, but harder hitting abilities will get you more life back. So, for example, ironically, Giant Toad is actually low-key hilarious. So like the multi-damage cores like Lady Osakabe, if it can hit multiple times, it's actually legit really good. Onryoki is really good. Stuff like that. Life Drain active skill with moves like Lumber Chop I think will give you like 1000 HP back. Right, so you can get a significant amount of health back, which is really awesome. But that's not clear unless you try it. Wheel Monk would be good, yeah. Wheel Monk will be good. Like, you can't go wrong with Life Drain Yokai ability hit. It's good, like, no matter what. It may not be, like, super effective, like, batshit OP against everything, but it's a good thing to have. I get it, like, all the time. Pretty much no matter what. I like to have Life Drain Yokai ability hit, Yokai ability Ki Pulse. I think those are all great. But what Team Ninja doesn't do in Neo is make that power obvious. Like, for example, if you were to know, oh hey, my Soul Core, if it hits successfully, will give me like 500 health back, you'll be like, that's pretty good, dude. Or Giant Toad, on full hit will replenish all of your health. You're like, what the fuck? Okay, that's pretty cool. Wheel Monk will give you, if it hits successfully, like 400 HP per hit. And it hits like 3 times a second. You're like, that's pretty good, dude. You can get the Yokai ability Life Drain on Soul Cores, and some Guardian Spirits already have it natively. The one that I can think of is Kagewani. It's the big whale shark thing at the beginning. The first Phantom Spirit you can unlock. But yeah, Yokai abilities, you can get that on your Soul Cores. Yeah, the Life Drain will still work even when you get hit. This game has a lot of particle effects. Yes, it does. Yeah, there's so many effects in this game. It's crazy. Oh shit! Got grabbed. How bad? Fine. Nice. All dead. Yeah, there's so many particle effects.
That was rough.
Is this an endgame area? Yeah. Think of it like, let's see, endgame area? Remember in Neo 1, you had like those gauntlet missions and you just had to kill like a bunch of enemies? This kind of functions the same way. Instead of 10 enemies, there's 90. And it's like a super deluxe endgame version. Oh. Yeah, this game is just like too much. Too much. Alright, am I done? Berserker 405%, yes! Yes. Phew. Oh, what a relief. Give me my damn Phoenix badge. You shitbag. What are you doing? It's not... MP cost Onslaught. Rank 10. Like, a rank 10 is pretty rare to find, but it's like, I don't need Onslaught to be cheap. Way too much, bro. No, that sucks. I'm at the point where like super rare items suck. There's no Gaki. Stop talking about Gaki. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright, and now Breaker still has a ways to go. I can keep Breaker. Dark Knight, of course, has a ways to go. Did I pull it up at all? No. Berserker is done. Thank God. Okay, now I can change Asha for something else. Paladin, Cyclic Warrior. Paladin's almost done. That'll be so good. It was hard to see though. Alright, I can get... Alright, Ash. You're done. I can make you a Liberator. But I want to make you a Liberator. Gambler's pretty fun. I can play some Gambler. That'll at least feel a little different. Yeah, I don't care about that. Neon's almost done. They can throw on Void Knight, I guess. Sophia. What can she be? Sage? What does it do? Randomly crits? No. It does all sorts of things. Gambler is really fun. I'll play Gambler. I'll show you. Mage, Black Mage, Dragoon, Breaker. I don't need her to be more Breaker. Alright, what's Jed? Jed can be... nothing I really care for. Okay, I think... let's have Sophia be Sage. Yeah, I can never play Sage. Already got 120% for Sage, right? I can change my appearance so I can look like the other characters. Should be able to. I figure where I can do that. Yeah, I can change my appearance. So yeah. So I can look as the other main characters, Astos, and then Warrior of Light. So yeah, I can change the look. In co-op, you can play as the other players. But I'm just sticking with Jack. If you look as Neon, can you also have Neon in the party? 2 Neons? Let's find out. The answer is yes, and now I've got Neon. Look at this. Oh, woo, hooray. 2 Neons! Yeah, Neon clones. Nah, but I go as Jack because Jack. All right, I'll have Sophia, and then I want to keep her as Sage. Yes, I must be Chaos. Gosh, I don't even need Sage though. What do I need her for? No, I don't need Liberator. I don't need a boost Liberator. It's just luxury. I don't need that. Paladin, I do want to get up. But that's almost done. Gambler can be fun to play at least. Berserker's already capped. Wish I could Dark Knight. I mean, she could be Breaker. Is there fan service for the female characters? Not really. No. Sage and Void Knight. Void Knight's the only one that would be of value. Yeah. I mean, this Neon's the most. I guess Neon and Sophia are the most fan service you're gonna get. No, they don't have anything like that. How many different classes can you play? Are they all super different? There are 30 different jobs, and then you have subclasses. So, for example, there are 30 jobs, and then there are like 2 subclasses for each. So, for example, with my Breaker, you got Standard Breaker, nothing too special. And then I can go Barbarian or Warden. I'm going with Warden. Barbarian basically takes my like super mega cleave. So if you're familiar with Final Fantasy, Zantetsuken is like the super crazy cleave that Odin will use in the Final Fantasy games. So there's just a big ass cleave, right? Does a shit ton of damage, is known to like one-shot things. It's incredibly powerful. Then I can go to a subclass, Barbarian, which increases the area of effect of this attack. So just cleave more area, which it's huge. It makes it even huger. And then Warden, which even upgrades the power further. So normally with Zantetsuken, you can charge it up to 3 levels, but then this, now I can charge it up to a 4th level, which makes it fucking crazy. Are they all pretty unique? Yeah. Yes, they are. Each of the jobs has a unique effect. They're all different. They're all different. They all do something very unique. So Gambler, for example, will, and I guess I'll play that instead of Dark Knight for fun. But Gambler has used 2 abilities chosen at random. However, there's a chance nothing gets selected, and then I can't do the roulette. And then basically, like, it'll pick any 2 abilities and just do them for free. So it could be like buffs to myself, it could be certain spells, and it can be pretty fun. So like if I have certain abilities, it will just like cast certain shit for free. Just for free. But I have to use MP to use Gambler. I'll play it. Then there's 2 specializations. One is adds to the roulette, adds renew. So what it will do, as it says here, is fully restore HP, revive everybody, cure everything, all status ailments, and refill all my potions. Like, that's great. It's super good in team scenarios. And then there's Trickster, which I would use. So instead of Renew being added to the roulette, there's The End. Unleash an area attack that deals high break damage. Enemies broken or brought to 0 HP by this attack will be finished by a Soul Burst. This attack is fucking crazy. It's incredible on bosses. So like, if their key or their break bar is like 50%, this will just like delete it instantly. It's crazy. It's just like supremely powerful. So super, super, super good. You see a class named Blue Mage. Does that mean you can play as a mage? Yes. Let me actually kind of cover. I'm gonna take a little break from the game right now and just kind of like cover some of the things. So there are, looks like at this time, 3, 6, 9, 11, roughly 10 weapons you can play with. You can play the, let's see if I can showcase this. Alright, tips. Weapons, perfect. These are all your weapons. You have great swords, daggers, knuckles, maces, lances, swords, katanas, axes, staves, and guns. Great swords are slashing weapons, and great swords in this game feel great. They're good. There's a lot of like parry stuff, a lot of power built into it. Very satisfying. You got your dual daggers. You just like move around, and it's kind of what you'd expect for dual daggers. Quick stabbing, quick evasions, very agility-based gameplay. Knuckles. You got fists. They're very satisfying. Incredibly satisfying to play with. Big punch. Alright, so what you'd expect. Maces are a bit more of a mage weapon. And mages are actually quite decent for a lot of their spells. Do weapons have different moves like in Neo? Oh my god, yes. Lances are what I'm playing with. Let's think of it similar to spears. Pretty fun. Swords, so you got like your short sword. Katanas, axes. You can use a staff. That's what I've been messing around with. Has a lot of range. And then they introduce guns. And guns are fun. There are many jobs. There are... You've got a job for each of the weapon types. You 100% can play mage. You can just cast spells. Yeah, you can use a gun. It's fun. There's a lot of just like... Let me just... Alright. Are there a lot of different moves like in Neo? Yeah. Let me just show you. These are the different moves I can use for my character. For Lance, I unfortunately only have 8 slots. I'll show you a couple of cool ones. Some I think you'll recognize. Windmill from Neo, put in. Alright. Piercing Rain. I love this one. Aerial Break. So it's like a lightning version of Bracing Breeze. Which one is Spear of Judgment? Oh yeah, this one's fun. Oh yeah. You can also just straight up, one of your base abilities, base jobs, you can play Lancer, you just straight up throw your lance at somebody. Trifecta, this move is actually really damn good. Such a good move. Shocking Pulse. You can check this out. You can hold it down to keep shocking somebody over and over again. Long Range Lance. There's so many moves, dude. I'm using a staff. Oh, man, there's so many moves. I don't even know which one's the show. What's Aerial Blow again? Or Aerial Blast? Okay, very standard. Maelstrom? I'm not that good with this move. The big water thing. Force Blasters. This one's kind of funny. What's ignition? Nice. Banishment? It's just a big old beam. Any weapon similar to hatchets, they have a weapon that allows you to go in and up and from a distance too. Maybe dual daggers. Yeah, I think dual daggers innately has that. A lot of weapons have some sort of like motion where you can just like go in and out real quick. But a lot of this stuff depends on the abilities that the game will give you. Yeah, what's Photon Blast is fun. Just keep shooting shit. Woo! Let me see if I can show you other weapon-based abilities. Oh yeah, night. Oh, ooh. All right. I'm gonna show you some weapon-based abilities. I won't. There's too many for me to show you. Let's see. All right, check this out. Are there weapons with different stances? No, there's not so much stances, unfortunately. There's just a set amount. It's not as robust as that. But here, I think you won't worry about that when you can start seeing how complicated and complex moves can be. This is one move for the short sword. Enjoy. Neo doesn't have anything like this. So yeah, that's one move. Yeah, it's a full-on Tekken combo. So like you kind of forget, like I kind of forget about like a lot of things like that. The game looks overwhelming. Is it easy to get into? I would say somewhat. It's still some complexity, but the reason my complexity is so high is because I'm in the end game. There are, as with Neo, there's a lot of mechanics to learn. A lot of special things to understand. Alright, so that's like one weapon. Let's see if I can find another cool one. This is a meme. Just batter somebody. It's fun. I can tell which one's a really cool one. But yeah, you have moves like this. Alright, that's pretty fun. I like this move. This one's pretty fun. Create this huge fire sword. Inferno is a pretty cool one too. Are all weapons playable for every job? No. Some jobs are very specific to a weapon. I know which one I want to show. Give me Rising Eden, please. Perfect. Rising Eden. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII, this is effectively Clem Hazard. Oh yeah, and then range, because for your greatsword, because why not? Yeah, there's a shit ton. All right, Katana. Katana has so much going for it. It's crazy. Just too much shit. No, this is not in the PS5. This is on my computer. This move is very interesting. It's 2 slices, and it has parry frames in between. So you can just like parry in between. It parry frames. There's a brief moment where you can parry in between those slices. It's really good. Very powerful. Yeah, you can switch classes. You switch jobs in this game very frequently. I do it all the time. Didn't they prototype the Neo 3 burst counter in this game? Perhaps. Katana is absolutely batshit crazy. Let me just show you some moves. Goten's a very popular one. I feel like you're missing out if you play it on PS5. It means you can go through it again. If I could port my save to there, I'd be playing on PS5 right away. But, dude, getting to Rift 200 is just gonna be crazy. But yeah, you like Sephiroth? You can literally be Sephiroth. Even has the black feathers. Oh, you gotta go, I'm sorry. Yeah, you'll see Gambler. You can always rewatch it if you'd like. But there's an absolute shit ton. There's so many things. There are so many things I could showcase, and like, for every weapon. It's just complicated. But alright. Let's play some Gambler. I'm in the mood for Gambler.
Time for a change.
Okay, what now? You still do an annual New Game Hard Mode or Ninja Gaiden Hard Mode run? There. Stranger of Paradise introduction video? Oh man. This game's really fun. It's just gonna be very difficult for me to kind of elaborate or work with. Yo, low key, why do I need? I don't even really need Sophia. What will I get? More Sage? But then what will Sage provide me? I mean, I already have 120. I mean, that's cool while guarding, and that's not bad. But like, that's 250. That's expensive. This is irrelevant. I don't need that. Like, I don't really need much here. What else can she be? A Breaker? But I'm already playing Breaker. Dragoon? Dragoon is nice, I suppose, but I don't think I'll be doing that. What other affinities would I want? I think just Void Knight, in all honesty. Sage and Void Knight. Yeah, I would just stick her on Void Knight.
All right, this is the one.
No clue. Keep her on Sage, I'll worry about it later. Alright, whatever. I have like dilly-dally too much, so...
Time for a change.
Hey, what's up, Avernus? Yes, this game has technical issues.
Oh, so we'll take care of the rear.
Too bad, man. Fuck off.
Getting desperate. This one's got
Dimension Bringer, really? Yeah, this game has more technical issues on PC. No, who am I fighting? Son of a bitch, why? Hey. Yeah, you can see tons and tons of buffs. I'm just being given buffs like up the wazoo. Shit, 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 shit. Woo! I have no idea of what buffs I have, but I have a lot. This will be easy. Yeah. I am become chaos. You activated the end now? Bruh. Oh, I got even more break damage. Is this the final release of Neo 3? Yes. This is Neo 3. Piece of cake. Oh, I got teleport. Let's go. Can't wait for the Neo 3 Academy. Thank you. Oh shit! Goodbye, Chaos Advent.
We're talking.
Easy peasy.
Time for a change.
Oh, now I can seal the blood? Okay.
I can learn from this.
Sure, just go. Sage's Pride is faded. Oh yeah, trying to get Paladin to 400. Oh well.
Let's go.
Time to go exploring.
This is so slow. This slow speed. All right, now we got haste. Let's go. Let's go.
No rest for the weary.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. Yay. Analyze, okay. How dare you?
That was rough.
Journey
Just
continues.
cast all the things. Go back. All this loot. I'm not gonna do anything with it. But if I don't pick it up, then the game will lag even more. So I have to figure out like the least laggy way. Okay. Check my inventory. Nope. Wait, no. Okay. Rubbish, rubbish. Charged bullets? Which one is this? Oh, it's legit just a charge. A little anticlimactic. Okay, discard. Yes, you can leave. Defeat all bosses? Okay, how close? How close? Berserker is done. I guess she's leveling up Sage. Yes. Don't really need her to. Paladin? Ooh, so close. Just 500 points. Like 50 enemies. Defeat all bosses. Defeat boss. Ah, we'll just take out a bunch of bosses.
Okay. All right.
Let's go!
Take it from here, Neon. Let's loot this place.
We'll take care of the rear. We can work with that.
This guy. There's basically a non-spoken pact between Poof and the game. Poof, I picked the loot up and you don't like K. Game fine by me, dude. Thank God. This fight's just irritating. It's not difficult, it's just irritating. Really? Too bad? Screw you. Hope? Oh, shit. Alright, now we got the crazy time, Light of Order. Whoa. My God. What's the significance behind shaving the stash? I just wanted to shave it. That's it. Feel like having my facial hair on anymore, so got rid of it. No other significance beyond that. Oh shit! Alright, I need to pay the fuck attention. God. Oh, I thought that was over. Nope. Alright, this is good time. Can't see shit.
Getting desperate.
Guys aren't like girls who cut their hair after a breakup. No. There's no significance to that. It wasn't like some massive change. It was like, just feeling like saving it. This game is such an eye boner, is it? The effects were too much for my computer. It was starting to slow down. Okay, get myself some analyze. What do I got? Sentinel? Yes, because I need to take less damage. Ooh, paralyzed. Oh shit, Emperor. You ain't going nowhere, you little shitbag. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, okay, I don't have to deal with magic barrier.
I'll own up to my mistake. Ground it all to dust. A basic. Standing tall.
That's right, get paralyzed. You like that? No, you don't. Get out of here. Get out. Oh, you tried to get out, and I just punched you in the face and broke you. Whew.
We survived.
We need to patch ourselves up.
Hoofer, do you think From Software games are just artificial difficulty? Solely based on the input delays and 60 FPS cap they intentionally add? I haven't played enough From Software games to really say that. But can you tell me what your definition of artificial difficulty is? Because I would argue those games are very difficult, but like, what is... I've heard the term artificial difficulty thrown around, but what does it actually like mean to you? What does it actually mean to people? $190 for Sylph. I can keep. Mace? I really want a mace. 270 Lance. But that's Ramu. I don't. Raj. What's the rank 8? Odin's pretty high. Imbue Lightning. Get that. This is too much shit. I don't want to deal with it right now. From what I'm understanding, artificial difficulty is basically stuff. This is my definition of it. Is like the game is made harder, but not in a way that is designed around player skill. Okay, like the moves are usually avoided by one button or the jump button, and you could just outsmart them if you're lucky. There would be nowhere near difficult to avoid read without the input delays. Okay, so it sounds like what you're saying then is kind of what I thought, which was, in a nutshell, the game. What the hell? That's 199%. Shit, piece of good. In a nutshell, it sounds like your definition of artificial difficulty is basically when the game is making the game harder by kind of like gimping you in a way that doesn't feel that it doesn't really have anything to do with skill. So if it's like, oh hey, I see something I can react to, and I just push this button and I will be okay. But then the game, as you're suggesting, is just like, well, let's take like 500 years on this specific moment to like make you dodge. And you're like, dude, I could just dodge that easily. The game basically intentionally stun locks you into an animation. Okay. Really quickly as I would in say Team Ninja games. But in FromSoft games it's like a little slower. It feels like I have to almost pre-plan my dodges a little bit. Artificial difficulty. Ninja Gaiden 2 OG with 5 off-screen incendiary shuriken ninjas, unreactable hits you can't avoid or one-shot. I don't like that. Okay. So in other words, it sounds like your guys' definition of artificial difficulty is basically when it feels like it has nothing really to do with your skill, and it just seems to be like kind of out of your control. Is that right? What do you mean I can't hold any more items? Don't bullshit me. Well, I did get a self badge. I guess I can hold on to that. That sucks though, that can go.
This is the moment.
Really is a lack of skill issue. Unavoidable situations where you straight up guess if they're coming or if there's no way to escape an overwhelming situations through lack of options. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah. So basically artificial difficulty is, I guess then, what we're saying is skill will not assist you. It's independent of player skill. I can't comment on that for FromSoft games, to be honest. I think in my experience the FromSoft games are just overall, I mean, they're overall slower. Overall slower than Team Ninja games, so I think it's just an artifact of how the games are played. Like I know sometimes I have to like before an attack's like if a slow attack's coming out, I have to like dodge a little bit earlier than I would normally do so in Team Ninja. Whereas with Team Ninja, it's very much just like dodge, like very, very effortlessly. I think with those games, it's just a fundamentally different experience about what makes them challenging. Team Ninja games are very responsive in that respect. They also kind of have to be. Please, for the love of God, give me something good. I mean, it's a Titan badge. I don't want a Titan badge. I want a Phoenix badge! You need better loot, you dumb game. In other Souls-likes, the biggest artificial difficulty is delayed attacks from bosses. They just bait you to dodge. Here's my thing though, if they're... My thinking with that is, if they bait me to dodge, does that mean... I mean, that's... I could almost attribute that to a skill issue. They're just like, oh, I don't know the boss. I feel like that's something I could overcome. Like, if I learn the bosses, if I understand when to, like, deal with certain attacks, that's something I could overcome, and I feel like, hey, it's a challenge. So I'm thinking that's not necessarily artificial, but what do you think? I guess I don't know if it's well, actually, let me zoom out a little bit. I think the adjective artificial, I don't know if I actually like it, because that implies it's fake. And I can understand the feeling we're going for, and I think the feeling we're going for is it's more cheap. It's cheap. It's not like this. It's not the best like feel good difficulty thing. And I feel like artificial implies that it's not like literally. It implies it's not real. It does make it more difficult. I don't think anyone disagrees. I don't think anyone disagrees that those things make the game more difficult. But does it make, is it a fun form of difficulty? I think we're all in agreement that it's not a fun way to make a game difficult. Like, it's not... Oh, fuck this inventory, man. Yes, lock it. Alright, let me just store some of this shit in my storage. Okay, close enough. Right, like, it does make the game more difficult. But it's not the difficulty I think anyone really likes. I don't like that type of difficulty at all. I don't like getting off-screen sniped. I'm like, dude, I couldn't fucking predicted this. What, do I have to just like magically know the level? Like, you gotta be shitting me, dude.
I can't take much more.
It's irritating. It's not fun. I didn't like that in Ninja Gaiden either. Right, like if it's a skill check where I need to know the boss, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm alright with that. But if it's something I, like, reasonably can't manage, or if it's an irritating thing to manage, then yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy it. So I think, like, I think I understand the sentiment behind the word artificial difficulty, but I think it would be more accurate to just say it's not fun. I don't think anyone would disagree about like, yo, this isn't a fun form of difficulty. And even if they do, you can say, well, it's fun for you, it's not fun for me. Like, as you're saying, Ricardo, I mean, any game of Elden Ring is just straight up, as you're saying, there's no learning curve. Things just one-shot you and you have to accept it. Yeah, like, that wouldn't be remotely fun to me. I'd be like, I don't want to deal with one-shots. I think, yeah, I'd rather just say, it's just not fucking fun. It's not fun. Getting one shot from like some random bullshit is not fun at all. I'm just like, what the hell do you want me to do? Like, some one shots I think are acceptable, provided that it's like I can, as a player, I can like deal with it. But like, if I get one shot to like some really pathetic thing, then I'm not gonna enjoy it.
This is the one.
Like, at all. There will be no enjoyment had. It even happens in Neo. Beat all bosses. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Your dog is artificial difficulty. He debuffs me with cuteness aggression without any way to counter. Okay, bro. Yeah, yes, definitely. Bruh, Phoenix! Give me fucking Phoenix badge! God, Ramu, why are you doing this to me? How much did I struggle with Everlasting Duty? Quite a bunch. It took me a while to beat it. Ooh, check out Fell Cleave. This move is so fun. Ooh. Yes. Love that. It's not factually true about Elden Ring, though. 50 Vigor and Light Armor, and there's not any single attacks I can think of except DLC with no Scadu Blessing. Neo is much worse about stat inflation and one-shots, and that's coming from someone who likes Neo much more. Yeah, I can't comment on Elden Ring. I haven't played it, so I can't say much about it. Beat all enemies. Alright, let's just get the buff. I can't speak to that. Oh, here's a gift. Do I remember White Goat's videos styling on Sonata and Neo 1? Vaguely. But if it will get me to Paladin, I might as well. 400% Paladin would be so good. Alright. Oh. I think this will be faster.
Take it from here.
Right, so I think I think I take issue with the term artificial difficulty because technically it makes the game difficult. And I think the word artificial just kind of goes in the wrong direction as to describing what makes something unfun. Like, I don't disagree with you. One shots from like getting one tapped, like in the depths, for example, getting like one tapped by Owl in like depths 30, and like the third, and when he's the third boss, and he just like one taps you with like a claw hit, and you're like, dude, that was so fast, and like I died, and I have to restart everything. Like, that's not even remotely fun. I'm just like, dude, this form of difficulty sucks.
All right.
And I don't think really anyone would disagree. But yeah, I definitely think those frustrating experiences they're very, very frustrating. And Neo 1 definitely had a lot of them.
Getting desperate.
Is that a smile on your face?
Yeah, Neo 2 isn't immune to the very frustrating forms. Like, I would probably say it might be more accurate for us to describe difficulty in terms of whether we think it's a frustrating thing, whether we think it's fair. And then we can get more clear on what defines fair, stuff like that. Like in Neo 2, I didn't like Saito Toshimitsu because, not even because he was difficult per se, like he is difficult, but it was frustrating how he would be difficult.
This looks good.
I'm like, dude, like he would dodge everything perfectly. I'm like, oh, like Come the fuck on, not even Ren does this. And even if I could conquer it, I have to conquer it in ways that, like, I didn't fundamentally enjoy, so... like, I didn't like it at all.
Reinforcements. Time for a change.
The feeling of being stuck on a boss for a week, does it haunt my day-to-day? No, of course not. I mean, I also have different viewpoints on video games at large. Like, I'll just like the game. Like, I can really, like, I don't need to take it as seriously. It's meant to be my entertainment, so I just gotta have fun. Aw, damn it! I don't want to be stuck on a 1 week or on a boss for a whole week. Like, a little bit much. Unless like the challenge is that exciting. But when I think of the word stuck, I also think of like no progression, no meaningful fun progression. Oh yeah, floor 99. Oh, I wasn't stuck on that for a week. I was stuck on it for 3 days. Oh, oops. I think I was stuck on it for like 3 days. And I did not enjoy it. I wouldn't do it again. Neo's Abyss is overall forgettable. The Underworld, like,
More fodder to kill.
is alright. Depths, dude, it's just, remember, forgettable. No, I didn't look for a living weapon cheese build. I didn't want to. I didn't think it looked that fun. Did I do it at level 1? I don't remember. I know I have a video where I... What did I use? I probably just used quick change. I had a lot of damage, and I do remember just spamming Flowing Shadow.
Reinforcements.
Flared nothing, thanks. Yeah, the I did the 999 floors of the Abyss one time. Yep. I think I just did it once. I don't remember. Oh wait, I did do it at level 1. Except I tried Magasui's Grace, which is all elemental stuff. That was so long ago. I remember that. Yeah, because I didn't want to do the same thing over and over again. But yeah, when I did the Underworld, as you guys saw with my recent like Ganondorf thing, I just didn't want to do it again. Right, I hope that I do hope it has more variety as well. Dude, these effects are crazy. Really? You're gonna cast the end now? It's a bit pointless, don't you think?
More fodder to kill.
Good. If I could erase my memories and start fresh for a Team Ninja game, what would it be? Oh, probably Neo 2. From what I've played. Neo 2 is like, if I could, alright, if I could replay Neo 2 again, I would have the same mentality that I did when I started playing Neo 3. Just very curious and eager to try out and learn everything, and do it all again from scratch. Would have been really cool. How come I don't get frustrated playing a video game? Just gotten frustrated so many times. I kind of understand what to expect. Ooh, good. That actually worked that time. Did it twice? Bruh. Well, so the question is why, when it comes to getting frustrated, I have to understand why I'm getting frustrated. Right? Getting frustrated is normal. I get frustrated. I just don't, like, get lost in the frustration. Right? Are you like us, adrenaline during a boss fight? Of course. It's not like anything special with me. I just play the game a lot. Oh, look at that! Whee! Free teleport, let's go! Oh. Neo 2 versus Stranger of Paradise combat? Ooh. I wish I could mix them. Yeah, both have pros and cons. I would love the movesets from this game to be ported into Neo. That would be wild. I mean, dude, can you imagine? Who needs evasion cancel when you can just teleport dodge everywhere? You teleport with movement speed. Bruh. Seriously.
Treasure, huh?
Okay. But yeah, when it comes to getting frustrated with the game, it just depends why I'm getting frustrated with it. If I'm getting lost in the frustration and I'm just purely frustrated, then I understand that I need to like stop what I'm doing and take a break and reevaluate and understand why I'm getting frustrated. For example, if I'm getting frustrated because I suck, then I need to figure out what exactly I suck at for the game so that I can practice that. So usually when I am fighting bosses, I'm less focused on beating the boss and more focused on learning. Yes, Paladin 405, it is done. Yes. If my goal is to say beat a boss the first try, that's going to be incredibly difficult. And if that's the mindset I'm going to have about like, oh shit, I just need to beat this boss right away to like prove that I'm good, and then when I fuck up and die, like, yeah, I'm going to get upset. But if I'm just going into a boss fight where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just trying to learn how to play the game, and once I understand and learn the game mechanics, and I learn a couple of things from the boss, I'll be able to beat it without much trouble. That's kind of the mentality I have every time I go into a boss fight. It's like, I'm not trying to win per se, I'm just trying to learn. So, because if I understand how to engage with the game well enough, I will beat everything. Hey Poofer, are you still kind of shocked that we are getting Neo 3 this early? I'm shocked we're getting a Neo 3 at all. I'm shocked that Neo 3 and Ninja Gaiden 4 are coming out within probably less than 6 months of each other. I'm surprised they even fucking exist. Ninja Gaiden 4 was just like a meme dream, just like, yeah, I hope they'll do it. But I don't think they actually ever will. Neo 3, I was like, they're done with they're done after Neo 2. There's nothing else for them to do with it. And then I was just like, wait, what? It's coming out? Cool. Alright, Neo can finally be done with Paladin. Stick her on Void Knight. Okay, great. Ooh, Civils. Still on me with the Soul Burst, that's almost done. Recovery, that's almost done. Good. You know, that's one thing I don't like, how some people just run around watching attacks for 2 minutes before engaging. That seems incredibly boring way to play. But yeah, I don't like doing that either. I'm not like gonna watch attacks to play. I can do that, but I get bored really fast. If you see how I try to play the Neo games, I'm not just like, oh, here's the boss's moveset. I'm usually like, how can I engage with the boss's moveset in the way that's most fun for me? That's how I go in. Because, like, even in the Neo 3 Alpha, it's not like the boss's attacks are really all that complicated. It's usually like hit, and then sometimes it's like 2-3 hits really quick, like with Jagotsu Baba. And I'm like, alright, like, that's not that bad. Like, I can just sit there and deflect. I don't like studying enemies that way. I like to actually experientially practice what I want to try in a boss fight, and then figuring out how I can get away with things. You will see me attempt to do that all the fucking time in Neo games. All the time. I'm like, oh, with this boss move, I think I can squeeze this absolutely minute attack in there. That just makes the fight look that much cooler. I did this in Rise of the Ronin. When I was learning a boss's moveset, I was trying to figure out how I could squeeze in extra counter spark attacks. And like I figured that out. I figured that flow out, so I'm like constantly engaged. Once I figure that out, then I can create a fight for myself that is really fun to have every time. A great example of this is Neo 2's Magura no Taka. He does that like 7 Odachi slice thing, right? I'm sure you guys have seen me like not only just learn to dodge him, but then I had this whole thing where I was trying to learn how to opportunist every attack. But then I tried to also opportunist that attack in such a way that I thought it looked amazing. So it would be like I'm trying to lab certain attacks and sequence opportunists and put in some attacks in such a way that it just looks like it looks really cool to me. And when I pull that off, it's so satisfying. That's what I chase in my games. Is that sense of deep satisfaction from pulling off something that, like, to me is very special. And if I'm approaching every boss fight in that way, I will have fun. There's no if, like me getting frustrated is like not really an issue. Like if I get frustrated, I'm like, oh man, I fucked it up. Like I should have known better. I should have done this better. It's very rarely like, oh man, this boss was trash or this enemy was trash. I'm usually like, what can I do? What can I figure out? How can I learn from this to like make this so cool? And then eventually, with enough perseverance, with enough trial and error, with enough experimentation, I create something I'm really happy with. So yeah, min-maxing your DPS and just dodging when you need to is what makes these games fun. Yeah, when you can like get away with an attack, like I'm sure you've seen when I fought bosses and I get away with this sort of meditation. For example, if you haven't seen my 2,000 hours of Neo 2 video, which is like my most popular video on my channel, I get away with sort of meditation on Yoshitsune. And I think anyone who's anyone would agree, like, it was such a boss fucking move for me to do that. And I knew it when I did it. I was like, I actually tried that clip. I tried to recreate that like at least 50 to 100 times. A lot of different trial and error, a lot of different sequences. And eventually I nailed it. And I was like, oh, that was so good. And like, it was so rewatchable. So those are the moments I try to create in my games when I play. And it's addictive as fuck. That video you did for Ronin where you asked which way beating the boss looked cool, going from that, were you going to make some highlight video bosses or highlight videos beating bosses like that? In some way, yes. I was considering making a video in the style of Last to Load's 1,000 Hours. Because, dude, that video is amazing. And I wanted to create something like that. I wanted to also understand what people liked and why they liked it. Because I like both of those fights for different reasons. And I just wanted a greater understanding before I started creating things. Because of course I have certain preferences over things compared to other people. So like the double counter spark stuff like blows my mind. I think that's so cool. So I like that a lot. And there's certain like motion things I like in my videos. So I was trying to pull my audience to get more creative ideas. And like I understood that for many people, players like, and I like this too, where it's like, it seems I have a lot more preemptive knowledge of a boss fight, or I'm getting away with attacks I shouldn't be, and that makes it seem special. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take that ingredient with other parts I like to make a very varied video. So that was originally the intention. I was gonna start going in that direction. Fuck. That's fine. It's gonna kind of suck. Yeah, that's gonna suck bad. That's gonna really suck. But Neo 3 then came out. So I eventually have like decided I'll probably just table it. Then there were other things I started focusing on in real life. Alright, I gotta focus for this. I don't know if it's 5 bosses or 10 bosses. So I'll focus on this first.
What danger lurks within?
We'll take care of the rear.
Oh shit, shit, shit.
Watch it carefully.
It's a
Liam, don't give in.
You gotta be shitting me, bro. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to pay serious attention.
desperate.
Okay, I gotta pay attention because I can lose so much Lightbringer.
Time for change.
Fast done.
Okay.
My will manifest. Die, die, die!
One down. Okay, that guy's a tough one. There's boss 2. Good. Okay, good. The boss 2, so Kraken good. The boss 1's tough. Who's boss 3? Needs to go. I think I need it. Oh shit! No! Oh fuck!
Good. Can't be.
This is bad.
I'll remember that.
Okay. I got two out of 3 bosses are stressful.
You're finally asking for help.
No! Yay! Alright, I cannot fuck around. Alright, I have very little room for error. Just ate all my quick change equivalent.
Time for change.
What do I have? Might be a little. Okay, doing alright?
Time for a change.
asshole. Alright, one more boss. Keep Mega Elixir, might as well. There's a few bosses I really do not want to fight. Ah, Death Machine? Omega? Oh, fuck. Shit! Oh. Oh no. Oh. Fuck.
Let's loot this place clean.
Time to go explore.
Leon, don't give in!
Sophia, get up! Getting desperate. We're in for it now. Time for a change. Time for a change. Time for a change.
Yeah, okay. Good thing about Null Voids is I can always just like restart from the beginning without any real penalty. Okay, boss one down. I have to worry about Lich. Omega is gonna. I need. I need everything for Omega. Because I died. Shit. This is why.
All right.
Because I wiped. Yeah, I failed on the last boss, so I have to fight all of them all over again. Legit, it was a one tap and I died. Nope, no checkpoint. The checkpoint is for this anyway, it's I just restart. The checkpoint in these is either a complete mission fail, or in the case of a null void, I just start at the beginning. Meteor. Nope, and I'm dead. One death. Wait, I'm alive! Oh shit, shit. Sentinel saved me? Okay, so 2.5. Saved so far a lot. Alright, so far I'm doing okay. Saved most of my resources. I'm okay with using my potions. forget. Next boss should be okay. Ooh, I got Sentinel refreshed. Excellent. Forget who this is. This isn't a one by three. Okay, I'm doing good. So far, so good. Oh shit! Thank God. Alright, last boss, but I need to be even more on point for this.
Okay. All right. Time for a change.
Okay, coast is not clear yet. Okay. All the crazy shit comes. Alright, I had to lock in there. Even though, like, my DPS really saved me there, I'm telling you, like, if I didn't take her out quickly, she could destroy me so quickly. Just as fast.
We must do better.
Omega Weapon and Transcendent are just... they are serious powerhouses. Oh, okay, that's good. Over. The DLC 3 bosses, I have to lock in. The Chaos bosses, I have to lock in. Oh. That is crazy. Alright, that's good. Nice, I got 300% monster quest efficiency. I guess that's nice. I'm lucky I didn't have to use Phoenix Downs that time. Got very lucky. I think Sentinels what helped. I didn't take nearly as much damage. Oh. Alright, I need to level up my Gambler. 64 job points? Bruh. Okay. What do I desire? I don't think I need these. Use that a little bit. I need more break damage. Lightbringer duration? Yeah, I want that. Cap that. Probably just... no, I don't need that. Sure. Gambler affinity? Alright, I guess. What do I have? 830? I can sacrifice 30? Actually, since I do piss poor damage with it anyway. Just throw it all into luck. How much can I increase my buffs? Oh, not that much. I got 2 points. Where do I want to put it in? Area MP recovery. 3% more Lightbringer damage. Put it in there, I guess. Okay. $564 luck. Luck build. Enhanced Tricksters. Are there a lot of bosses that are still difficult endgame? Yes. Yes, yes. There are. There are many. There are many. I can finally, I think, part ways with this if I can find an Odin. Some good Odins. That's it. Okay, got 972 Odin. That's very good. I always clone that. Jeez, that's incredibly high. I need a chess piece. Weak on the Odin side. Oh. I can get rid of Paladin now. I can get rid of the Paladin affinity. What do I want in its place? Odin with slightly higher. My Odin lances. Not 100%. Slightly higher percents. That does help. I can get rid of Paladin now. Right, I don't need the 240%. More max HP, I mean, that's nice. I don't really give a shit, though. So what would I want instead? Lancer? No, I'm good. Already have 800% Lancer. Void Knight? I don't need more Void Knight, I just really wanted 600%. Primal Warrior? No. Paladin? I don't... No, I'm fine. Primary Blessing? For what? For Summoner? No, not Blue Mage. What about Tyrant? 240% Tyrant would help me get what? Get HP back? No. Status ailments is okay. If they have a status ailment or critically hit, I mean, that's cool. That's not necessary. Liberator? No. Gambler? Not really. I have no clue. What would be good? Maybe Samurai. Strength, agility. Chain cancel damage. I mean, that's useful, I suppose. The 600% is what I would desire. When this is triggered, anything that if triggers onto the successful parry is also activated. That's like good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. So Samurai could be one. More Lightbringer speed? Dragoon and Samurai are useful. Okay. What about Hunter? Don't really need to refill my break gauge. Hunter is kind of nice. Nice. Ninja? Assassin? No. I got no clue. Yeah, I think like Dragoon and Samurai would probably be the better ones. I just got here. Is this the end of the stream, or are you going to play more? Not trying to be disrespectful, so that usually stop to chat a little at the end. Want to know if that's the case. I'm getting pretty close to being done. I just did a Null Void where I fought 5 bosses with some Dragon Trials, so that was pretty difficult. Right now I'm trying to plan a little bit of my build direction. But I'm basically done. And you weren't disrespectful. It's all good. I can replace Paladin. Paladin with... Do I have other ones? Samurai or Dragoon? Those would be the ones I think I would go for. Some strength, some agility, that is nice. Do more break damage when targeting enemy weaknesses, that's not shabby. Enemies defeated by an action ability will be finished by Soul Burst. I mean, that kind of already happens with Lightbringer. Pretty sure. Yeah, enemies brought to 0 HP will be finished with a Soul Burst, so I mean, Lightbringer's even better. But I probably would just want to go with Samurai. So... yeah, probably Samurai. And how would I want to do this? Eventually. Gambler is almost leveled up, I guess that's nice. Yeah, Samurai and Dragoon I think would be the bigger ones. So... boost Void Knight. Yeah, I would do that. I would boost Void Knight. Probably to at least 250 to 300%. And then I would want Samurai and Dragoon. So I can attack even faster during Lightbringer. And... yeah, get some strength, extra agility. Alright, how much strength? Strength, agility, less MP cost, more damage after a chain cancel, that's helpful. Parry, successful parry will cost critical hits, kind of nice, but it's really for the 600%. When I trigger a combo ability, I get those effects. That's actually pretty meaningful. That's like legit. So yeah, I would want that. And then with Dragoon, what happens? Get HP and MP whenever exploiting an enemy's weaknesses. Yeah, I think that would be the one. Yeah, that's what I would do, Dragoon Samurai. So then what would I want to get rid of? So eventually I would want to cap Void Knight. I need what, 600% available to make this work? Jeez, I need 600%. So what would that be? Looks like weapon. Weapon and pants. Yeah, if I can find 350, yeah, that would have to be it. Can also reduce a lot of Berserker. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna take time. Let's see. Quick mission, you got a quick boss, second kill. Beat all bosses? Bruh, I don't want to do that. I really don't. I need to gear upgrade, put more Odin and stuff like that. Give me like one enemy. No, that's gonna be like 10. I don't want to find any more gateways. Okay, I can defeat a single boss. That I can live with. I'll probably want to swap out Gambler, go to Dark Knight. I just need 400 on Dark Knight.
Well, shall we?
I'm counting on you.
Come on.
Come on, follow me.
Count our blessings.
Hurry up, try it on. There's one.
More trash to dispose of.
Hit him where it hurts.
My limit. That was less than ideal.
A win is a win.
Alright. Really? Dimension Bringer?
We're safe.
Hell yeah.
I could keep going.
Yo, that is so much MP I'm getting back.
Watch it carefully.
You want Panera? Yeah. Let me finish this real quick. You wanna... Okay. Okay. Right there.
All right.
Let's fight this boss and then time to go. Okay, this will be a piece of cake. Okay, easy boss. Yeah, nice try. There can only be one chaos.
Now we're talking.
Oof. Well, that was nice. Okay. I'm gonna go. Alright, so now I got points. So just in case if I fail, I'm fine. Alright, so Dragoon Samurai. Samurai is the #1 thing I want to get next, so I can trigger like Carbuncle and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done for now. Gambler? I don't think I need My goal is I want to boost Void Knight. I can boost Sage. Sage I might as well. I don't know what else to boost. I can boost Liberator. You found a Whisker? Okay. I'm just finishing up right now. Other things I could do is I could boost Cyclic Warrior. Again, I'm trying to get to 600%. That could be one other angle. The Dark Knight, I just need to get a 400. But I already have enough. I don't think I really want to grind Dark Knight. Berserker I can adjust. Now that I got 400%, I just need 1,250. Is this game as much fun as Neo? I've played a lot of Neo too. Is it worth it? If you like the build aspect of it, and you want to go crazy min-max with builds, this game will scratch that itch. And I would say it's a lot of fun, but I would be very wary of the performance, like how it actually runs. It does not have the best performance, like by a long shot. So if you're gonna get the game, I would recommend you get it on a sale. Don't get it at full price. I think on PlayStation 5 it's like 20 bucks. 20 bucks, yeah. I'd say 20 bucks is worth it. And you'll get a ton of playtime out of it. That much I can assure you. Yeah, 2 pieces that can sum up to 600%. 120. Yeah, I'd have to still keep Cyclic Warrior, but I could reduce Berserker. I would just have 250%, would be fine. And then 350%. 350%. I think it's doable. And I could get 600% Samurai. What do I want to max though? Breaker? Yeah, I want to get Breaker up. That's for sure. Get Breaker to 400%. That'd be good. I might keep Breaker as a job, honestly. The secondary job, I'm not sure what that would be. It all depends on the ability. Gambler is kind of fun for its own reasons. It's just kind of silly. It's random, I guess. Summoner, I do like the moveset. It's quite expansive. Sage is also very cool. Truth be told, I really love my melee combat. Gambler, I can play anything. I don't know. I don't know what other ability I would really like. What does this give? Okay, that's cool, I guess. Hey. Yeah, probably either a gambler. Gambler just seems hilarious. Yeah, maybe Gambler. It would probably be Gambler. Summoner is actually quite fun. Gambler or Summoner. Maybe Sage. Yeah, these three. Maybe I just stick with Gambler. Gambler and Breaker. I can equip any weapon with this, so it's pretty tight. Alright, well, worry about this another time. I gotta get going. That was good fun, though. That was some good fun. Holy shit, that Dragon Trial stuff, that Null Void, that was crazy. I have yet to get to 300. When I get to... So, you're not aware, Rift 300, the Null Void, is Dragon Trials 9. It's gonna be so stressful. So, if I can conquer that, then everything after that is pretty much scaled the same, apparently. So, worry about that then. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching, for being here. Hopefully you got to see Stranger of Paradise, which is, for those of you who aren't aware of it, there's some elements of it that made it into Neo 3. A lot of the games that Team Ninja has been making since Neo 2, you'll notice how those games have elements of it that are put into Neo 3. So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I will see everybody later. Take care and bye.